Hi, thanks for watching Tax Talk UK, where we talk about all things tax and the various things that you need to consider when you work for yourself. Today, we're going to talk about insurance. And if I could just ask if you could take a moment, please, to subscribe to our channel. This will mean that you can refer back easily to the content that you've already watched, find new content and be notified of new content as it's uploaded. So on to insurance then. So insurance is a way of protecting us from financial risk. Some sort of event that may occur that may mean that we would lose assets or money, and the insurance is a way of protecting us and safeguarding our businesses against that risk. So an insurance company will weigh up all of the risks that are involved in the situation that you're looking for insurance from. They'll look at things like what potential financial outlay might they have to make in the event of a claim. And once they've considered all of those things and the likelihood of them happening, then they will give you a premium, which is effectively the amount of money that you pay for the insurance. And then in the event of the situation happening that you're insured against, the insurance company would pay out, assuming obviously everything was in order. But what business insurance do you need? Where should you go and how much should you be paying for it? So when deciding this, you'll need to think through what activities your business is going to be undertaking and what risks, what could happen, what could go wrong, where you become liable for something, you injure somebody, you lose something, something gets broken, something gets stolen, all of these different things that you may want to have insurance for. And you also need to obviously determine, well, actually, in the event that this happened and I was down by X amount, yes, I could fund that myself. I don't want to pay an insurance policy, or no, actually, I feel that I need to have some cover for that. So if you don't have insurance, effectively, you're doing what we call self-insuring. You will, however, find that there may be some areas that you are required by regulations or law, or perhaps your own bodies, if you're a member of a professional body, to have certain types of insurance, and therefore you will need to have those insurances in place and you won't have the ability to self-insure. So your trading structure and your style of trading, it will also determine who actually needs the insurance. So who's in the event of a scenario arising, who actually would be liable for compensation perhaps, or whose assets is it going to be destroyed or stolen that would need covering? Is this an individual, as in a personal person, or is this a company, an actual limited company, which would need to be the one that was insured? So it is important to correctly identify who actually needs the cover and make sure that the proper insurance is taken accordingly. So as well as thinking about your business insurance, you should also be considering if there will be any implications for any of your personal insurances, or indeed your personal property. So for example, perhaps you might use your personal car for business use. And in this case, you will need to make sure that you notify your insurance company of this to make sure that you're covered and that your policy is still fully validated. The same if you do any working from home. It's important that you contact your home insurer to let them know what type of work you'll be doing at home. So the sort of things that they will want to know that you should make sure you notify them of is the fact that there is anything business-wise happening at home, whether that's just perhaps some administration, or if there's actual productivity going on. Not to say that administration isn't productive, of course, and they will also want to know if you have any business visitors to your home and if you keep stock. So all of those things, it's really important that you notify your insurance, the relevant insurance company, just to be clear. You should also review any income protection policies that you have to make sure, firstly, that the cover is still sufficient, but also that they support your employment style. So if, for example, you were working as an employee when you took out the policy, but it doesn't cover self-employed income and you're now self-employed, then you're effectively paying insurance that you would never be able to claim on. So it's really important that you understand and check that that is all still in order and that it's appropriate. So back to business insurance then, I'm just going to run through some common types of insurance that you most likely will have heard the expressions at least, and probably will know some of what's involved, but just to be clear so that you can get a good understanding of what sort of insurance you might need to be looking at and whether each one is relevant to you. So public liability insurance then covers protection in the event that what you're doing in your business causes another person, a third party, let's say, some sort of loss, whether this is damage to their property or injury to their person. This is the type of insurance that would cover you against. Professional indemnity insurance will give you protection in the event that the advice or the skills that your business offers causes another person or a business some kind of loss. That's the type of cover that you would need in that event. In a similar way, product liability insurance is in the event that a product that you sell causes a person or another business some kind of loss, that would cover you in that scenario. Employer's liability insurance gives you protection in the event that an employee is injured or becomes ill during the course of their work, as in something in their work causes that illness or at worst death. Just to mention, the employer's liability is a legal requirement if you employ people that aren't your direct family members. Business property insurance is similar to your home insurance, in such that it covers your business, any business property that your business may own, as well as the contents that are within. And you may need some kind of business motor insurance if your business owns vehicles or if you provide company cars to your staff. So this is just a sort of a few of the different types of insurance that are fairly common, that quite a lot of businesses would need at least some of the policies. And as you can see, it's really going to be dependent on the activities of your business, which are applicable. So there's also some insurances that will protect your business in the event that the operations of your businesses are impacted. So if your business can't operate for some reason. So business interruption insurance will give you protection if your business is unable to operate temporarily because of some unforeseen event. So if some crucial equipment broke down or a main supplier let you down, for example, the business interruption insurance would then cover you for any financial losses that you incurred because of that. Cyber insurance provides protection in this what is now the digital era against things such as a malicious hack on your business systems, data breaches, and corruption of electronic systems, those kind of things. Cyber insurance would be what would cover you for. Key man or key person insurance is something that's available to protect your business in the event that someone who is fundamental to the business operations is not able to work or dies. So certainly in the audience that are likely to be watching this video, it's likely that you're a small business, perhaps just one or two main people. So it's important to consider what happens if something happens to that main person. Could the business continue? But obviously there would be some financial impact of that, and this is where that insurance would come in. So trying to navigate the insurances that you might require can be pretty overwhelming. You've got to ensure that the cover's adequate for your business operations, and also then that you're paying a competitive premium for your policy. I think for lots of us, insurance can be really complex and confusing, and so it's a good idea to look for providers who specialize in the area that your business operates in, as they will have a good understanding already of the kind of risks that your business will be faced with. If your industry has a trade association or a professional body, the insurance providers that they recommend can be a good place to start, to ensure that you pay for only the cover that you actually need. But on balance, you are also adequately protecting your business. Also, remember to keep your documents that relate to your insurance in a safe and easily accessible place. Maybe keep a copy in a different location, because in the event that the risk that you're insured against happens, it's obviously important that you can know who to contact, your policy number, and what you're covered for quickly. You should also remember to keep all of your records for any cost paid for insurance premiums for your business accounts. Remember that costs that are incurred wholly and exclusively for business use are likely to be an allowable expense against your profits for tax purposes. So it's really important that you have the records of that. So I hope that this gives you a little sort of starting point on what that you need to look at, what you need to think about relating to insurance, and that you can now go off and find the right products for your business. Please do take a moment to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.